I think I'm just about ready to get started. One thing I was trying to take a look into, other than just kind of touch on the audio a little bit, was I know technically now that I'm an affiliate, there's going to be ads and things like that, so I just want to be careful with what I do there. So I'm going to look into that. I want to see if maybe I could play them towards the end of the stream. I was testing a few things out, so maybe people that joined early might have unfortunately caught the beginning of it, but I was kind of hoping the stream deck would allow me to run just a real quick one, so that way people maybe at the end of the stream joining in next time don't have to sit through the ads, because I care more about, I don't want the money, I mostly just want a better viewing experience, so I'm just trying to bring up things like quality and that nature. So I do apologize to anybody that just came in the past 20 seconds. I was trying to mash a button just to see if I could get it in before we got too far into it, but it seems like it was not working. But in any case, I think we're about ready to switch over to the game proper. So we had a little bit of a delayed start today, because technically it is a holiday today in the US, Thanksgiving. And while it's not going to be celebrated in the usual manner, I still wanted to spend some time with family, so here we are. I think we'll make the most of the time that we do have, and we'll switch over to the game itself. So we'll give that a nice minute. There we go. I think that looks okay. So let's go ahead and continue onwards. Now, one thing I just want to do real quick, just on my end, I just want to bump down the music a little tiny bit. Just a little bit. So I believe we talked to all the NPCs here. We just defeated a boss. And sorry, one moment. Let me just get rid of that. Okay, sorry about that. And so we're just gonna probably teleport back up to where we left off, which was the Beast Chamber. So if my memory doesn't fail me, we should be coming up to the flooded prison now, because we did defeat the boss last time. And if it didn't save it, that would be a big thing of sadness, but it seems like it did save it, so we're good there. So we're just going to ascend the stairs as much as possible. Now that we left the room, do we get any additional dialogue? Okay, so they're saying based on the description, certain the creature defeated is one of the 6 giants. Okay, so they're just saying there's probably 5 more. Okay, we got slightly different dialogue, because we did hear there were the 6 beasts in an earlier conversation. And indeed, we have come up to the flooded prison. Easy way to get to another save point, but I don't think we need that at the moment. So, from our previous playthrough, I recall that we got the thunder magic / the topaz here. Hopefully it'll be a bit more useful than the topaz in our previous playthrough, where honestly I don't know if there was just something I was missing with it, but it just never felt like the right answer, except on some very specific enemies. I just felt like wind was so much better because it costs less and it stun locked more. Hey Chris, how's it going? Oh, nice, we leveled up. So now we're at 109 health, 78 strength, and 66 defense. Not too bad. I don't 100% remember which way is the right way, but we're just going to keep clearing for now. I do not miss the slip and slide floor. I think because whenever he bleeds out, you see how there's the green ooze on the floor? It makes my controls go a little weird. So this seems like an exit, so let's just backtrack, because we killed one red creature, which I guess, since we saw earlier they counted as different entries in the journal, we could just leave and come back and probably respawn them. But let's see if we can clean them up while we're here. Oh, I did not want to go through that door. That was just unfortunate, really. I realized we had been there before, and I went, oh, let me just turn around, and I did it like a frame too slow. Oh well. It is what it is sometimes, chat. I guess we'll go this way since we've already committed to a direction. The worst thing that happens is we have to re-kill some things. But so far it looks like our enhanced damage is definitely putting in the work. So we have boost, we're halfway to the next level, we see a chest of interest. Just gonna go ahead and glide down here. Pretty easy fight so far. I mean, we have a shield that basically renders us completely immune. Even if we somehow take damage, it's pretty often we get herbs to heal ourselves, as I picked up a few. And mostly just a lot of button mashing. So we acquired the silver bracelet. So a surge of power bursts forth from the artifact. Hugo's now able to dash. Why walk when you can run? It's a great statement, game. So I remember it was a timing thing to go back. Oh, there was actually no other treasure down here. That's a shame. That's the only thing I wanted to verify. So let's hit that button again, since we know it's a timing thing. There we go. Oh wow, we were going like really fast for some reason on the land. I don't know why that happens sometimes, chat. I don't know if it's like a frame rate issue or why we just suddenly seem to jettison ourselves forward many frames. Well, I killed enough to level again, so we're now level 10 with 114 health, 81 strength, and 69 defense. Hit that enemy with a nasty little power shot there. So it seems like dash doesn't really impact the ability to do that move too much. Our little power shot. It's still really awkward. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it still doesn't feel good to do. But I'm not noticing a difference offhand when I actually go to attempt to do it. Man, I just have no control over that momentum, chat. Chris in the chat's hoping Bib's lightning is better than Unica's. I definitely hope so. I want to be pleasantly surprised. I mean, right now we're still under the framework of Wind OP. I mean, so far Wind has not let us down. I mean, we have a shield that basically either gives us between, like, a couple of points of health, which is pretty meaningless, to just ignoring boss super attacks. So, like, just think about that final boss we fought that liked to do the command throw kind of thing, where you were in his little barrier and then he'd zap you. Would you just be completely immune to that if your barrier was up? Like, can you imagine? I think it does tick a couple of times, but can you imagine, like, it would be like just getting 40, 50 health back in the same fight? Like, that to me just doesn't seem fair. Remember this guy, Spew Dude. Yeah, gas. So we're gonna respect him a little bit, because that would probably pop our shield real quick. We have no interest in that. Seems an enemy was able to hit us, so we should congratulate them. We have now acquired the Ebony Robe, which is a slightly different piece of equipment than what we're wearing. So we're going to upgrade from the Leather Tunic with its 8 defense to the Ebony Robe, with defense 16. Description is a cloak popularly used by sorcerers, simply designed, but very comfortable. So we're going to switch from the popularly used everyday wear over to the comfortable wear. Comfort is a key part of protection, as we're learning, chat. We've leveled yet again. Wow, we are leveling like crazy here. Level 11 with 120 health, 90 strength, and 83 defense. So we have a lot of safety factor going on with us. We did just get a new armor, so I already feel like when they hit us, they already weren't really doing a lot of damage, so the fact that we've gotten like 6 more defense from the armor, and then on top of that, our 6 defense from levels is kind of silly. You know, we'll take a chat. I'm thinking about how much I even need to kill these guys at this point, because if I just fight things on a higher floor, I'll get more experience, but for now, I'll kill them. Like, that enemy was kind of annoying to deal with as Unica, but I mean, obviously now that we have the pew-pew lasers, everything just kind of dies. So, I mean, I might as well spend a few more seconds killing them. Like, that enemy tried to hit us, but we know how that goes, Chad. Well, I remember these enemies. These guys were annoying. Oh, we got the defense down on him, which is what I intended. Look at that, chat. So that enemy's still kind of annoying. Well, let's not drown. That would be a really silly way to die. As we saw before, the game will no mercy kill us. Yeah, we'll just assert dominance over those enemies. Let's check to the north first before we go further to the east. Hey Kirk, how's it going? There we go. I wanted to get that defense down on him. It wasn't cooperating with me, unfortunately. That was an easy floor. I think we can all agree. I mean, that was just kind of a breeze, honestly. So before we go further north, let's just double check to the east one more time. Oh, that enemy broke my shield immediately. That wasn't very nice of him to do. I power shot it, but it didn't go off in the right direction. There we go. Look at that, chat. We have leveled yet again. This is just so unfair. So we're now level 12 with 126 health, 88 strength, and 84 defense. So our issue of damage is becoming less and less of an issue. We're gonna go ahead and ignore that enemy. That doesn't seem like a good use of our time. Let's go ahead and ignore most of these enemies, actually, at this point. I'm mostly just interested in treasure, so what does this do? Oh, raises that platform, that's right. And of course, we get body blocked by enemies, so I'm not able to reach that platform in time. Thank you, game. Oh, come on, really? Chat, that's just annoying. He really jumped and booped me out of the way. They're just gonna be a pain today, chat. I'm trying to skip them to save time, but then I get punished. Man, getting that power shot on demand is, like, so unnecessarily hard. I don't know how to convey it for people that have not played the game before. It really is just, like, you tap at a frame, but I'm, like, also trying to dodge. There we go. Which is kind of annoying to get that frame timing right. I really wonder how close of a timing window it is. Like, it feels really small. Like, I don't know if it's 1 frame, but if it's more than 3 frames, I would be very surprised. I'll put it that way. This should be okay. Oh, there we go. We've now acquired an emerald. Which, I don't really know what that means when our force shield empowers. Does it? I don't think it takes more hits. I think sometimes when we touch enemies, they might take damage, but we also know that getting more of those equals faster MP restore, so that's also okay. To me, it just seems weird. I feel like you should have been able to just, like, hold the button, and that should have been power shot, honestly. Or, like, while, like, choosing not to move for a certain amount of time will build it up and it'll use it consistently. I don't know. There's just a lot of ways they could have gone about it. Oh my god. That's just so unfair, chat. This character. I'm not dealing with these guys. Goodbye. Oh, that's right. That's the flooded room. We'll have to come back. One day I'll remember what the hazards are, chat. But we've already been there before. We need the ability to breathe underwater. So I assume the only direction we have to go now is to the north. But hey, we got a shield upgrade, so that's always nice. Yeah, see, like, it does a little teeny bit of damage. I'm guessing it has to do damage due to the way the final boss worked. Uh-oh, girl's voice says they've been waiting for us. Oh, we destroyed her. Why is she back? What do you mean she's impressed we're still alive? We whooped her last time, chat. That wasn't even, like, super close. I wasn't even, like, upgraded. Apparently, Spirited Girl believes we never could have beaten Veligunder. I mean, she shouldn't be surprised at this point. We're like, Veligunder? Ah, the large demon between the tiers. It was a powerful fiend, to be sure, but its low intelligence was its undoing. It never stood a chance. Spirited Girl is starting to get really mad, and she's letting us know that. But she says, quote, but I guess that works out pretty well, because now I'm even more keen on beating the starch out of that collar. Let's try this one more time. I mean, that butt whooping wasn't convincing to her. I mean, okay. I mean, I have better armor and we've leveled a lot, so just seems like a big mistake on her part, chat. She's going to tear our pasty face of ours into bloody shreds. She's asking, quote, what's the matter? Come on, it's time for a rematch. Our response, I think the chat would agree. You just never learn, do you? I already defeated you once. What makes you think things will turn out any differently this time? Ooh, chat, we're actually getting slightly different dialogue here. Which is weird, because when I did that as, Unica, I did not get bonus dialogue, unless the bonus dialogue was all the way at the end of the game. Something to consider, chat. Maybe I'll have to go through with my other file and see, because we're actually referencing the fact that we won, whereas that didn't happen at all off stream. I just got the same dialogue of, you're not good enough to carry the Tova name, blah, 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 even though I beat him. Whatever, chat. Spirited Girl is very surprised. Our advice to her is, you should get some help, or set some traps, or something. Instead, you're just duplicating the circumstances of your loss. Oh, don't say the word duplicating to her. There's gonna be like 2 more of her. Don't do that. You're just giving her ideas. And our follow-up to that is, see, this is why I hate dealing with the unintelligent. And then she laughs too. She thought it was funny too, chat. Seems I've struck a nerve. Though it's hard to believe anything I said could actually sink through that thick skull of yours. Spirited Girl is asking what her problem is. She says, if you're so darn smart, then fine, I'll take your advice. Maybe then you'll understand just what being a little jerk and talking down to others really gets you. Chad, I was thinking about a previous conversation we had with her, but I'll hold it until the end of the cutscene. Oh. You know what, chat? I think we did this last time. But there were not 2. And clearly there are 2 this time, so I think we got the upgraded fight, question mark? Remember that, chat? I don't remember a duplicate for this fight. Spirited Girl goes, what do you think? I borrowed a couple of familiars from one of my companions. I generally prefer taking a more hands-on approach to battle. But you've got those eyeball things, so it only seems fair I used a few tricks of my own, you know? We get her. Oh, we're having an internal thought. This isn't good. I'm not certain I'll be able to handle two at once. And that's assuming she lets them do all the work. If she joins in, I could be in real trouble. Yeah, Chad, I think this was the enemy that turned into, like, the bats or something, right? I'm not mistaken. But it waited until the end to duplicate, so this is a little new. Oh, and they turn on her? Oh, maybe that did happen last time, chat. I didn't really think about that. Spirited Girl says, the enemy's over there. You little wizard guy. And I think last time she also name drops Ava here, so maybe this did happen last time, I just don't recall. They're basically wild animals. They're clearly not following the summoner like she had hoped. It seems she's given us a new nickname, but excuse me, we are Boy in Black. Get our name right, Spirited Girl. She's asking why we're just standing there. We say, oh, don't mind me. Please do continue. I never deigned to ruin such a touching moment between a master and her two loving pets. She's like, would you cut it out already? I'm asking for your help. Just lend me a hand here. Honestly, I don't see why we should help. Boy Black's asks the same question. He says, sorry, but you made your own bed. It's time to see how it feels to lie in it. Yeah, we were just straight up gonna leave. So she says, remember when I said you reminded me of someone else? Well, if I die here, you'll never find out who. Boy in Black, I am like 99.9999999% sure it's your father due to process of elimination. She has probably seen your father. The problem is they put too much of a time gap. So even if it's like an older brother, it doesn't make sense for what we learned from the beginning of the game. Like an older brother could be here because we're talking about people that look like us, or a mother technically. I guess I shouldn't leave out the mother, but I'm just going to assume it's the father, chat. I'm just assuming. She's like, wow, that actually worked? Okay. One of my companions in this tower is a guy who looks a lot like you. Okay, that would probably be our brother, if I had to guess. Spirited Girl says, if you help me survive this mess, I'll tell you everything I know about him. Right. Because remember, chat, we talked to the tree outside, and the tree thought it had been a long period of time since it talked to somebody with the same last name. We know that had to have been the father. But that doesn't, as I said before, it doesn't rule out things like a brother. So, yeah. I think we got a confirmation of who that mysterious man is, and why that mysterious man from the first playthrough of Unica disappeared. So I could presume Boy in Black definitely killed the other character. I'm just saying. 100%. So here we go. Vangolian, the Winged Familiar. The bats are back. Oh, that actually knocked me down for some reason. That was kind of annoying. Oh, it juked me with the bats. I thought it was done. Oh, I have to be careful. I think it technically multi-strikes during that. Yeah, being able to range attack this boss is kind of unfair. As long as I just don't go, like, too crazy, this should be pretty okay for us. The only thing that gets me is that attack, unfortunately. That attack got me last time as Unica too. It's kind of hard to predict how quick it'll come out, so maybe I'll stand further back so I can react to it. Yeah, like that time I could react to it. Hey, stop that. No. Bad bats. Seriously, stop chasing me. Please? Hello? Oh, come on, game. What is this? Please stop. Chat, what is happening? Why is the boss not going to its next phase? Hello? Game? Can you become targetable for a second, please? Oh no. Oh no, it sure took its sweet time going to the next form though, chat. Jeez. What was that, like 2 solid minutes of chase? What was that? Well, I mean, like, we don't have the ability to destroy projectiles, so that kind of sucks. Unfortunately, the bats blocked my last couple of hits, or else I think we could have killed it there. But fortunately, nope. Oh no, I still got the last hit in. Okay, we still got it. So despite a little scare there, I honestly thought the game broke. Like we were just kind of like wee for like way too long, chat. But hey, we defeated it. So we say that was easy enough. Definitely seemed nowhere near as menacing as we thought it was. And we say, oh, we almost feel bad for it. Well, I don't feel bad for it. Okay, so now she's coming to drop the plot fact that we could probably already guess because we saw Unica's storyline. She's like, you saved my butt. Thanks. Our source told us the people of East are all do-gooders with hearts of gold, but I guess you're a little different, huh? Our source. So, I think the father's been gone for a while, or he's still back in the church? I'm not sure where he is. I don't think it's gone into details there. But presumably the source she's talking about is our brother. Took some convincing before you agreed to help me. Really thought you were just gonna walk away and leave me to get eaten. We say we probably should have. It would have been a fitting end for you. But I didn't, and you know exactly why not. I expect you to keep your promise. No excuses. Yeah, we want to know more about the guy who looks like us. And she goes, okay then, man, where do I begin? He joined up with our leader about 6 months ago, give or take. So I don't think it's the father, as I was kind of assuming. It doesn't match with the tree timeline. He fights using these claws on his forearms, and he's pretty darn good with them. Not much for conversation, though. Yep, that sounds like a brother, chat. Can't give you a name, unfortunately, because he never told us his. He just said to call him the Claw. How tacky is that, you know? And Spirited Girl says, and I guess he's got the power to absorb energy from fallen demons or something? I'm not really sure how that works. But Zava hates his guts because of it. Seems like every demon she summons, he kills, and she gets really attached to her familiars. Oh, yeah, I guess you don't know who that is. Zava is the sorceress who serves as an advisor to our leader. She's real creepy. I love how, like, she just flippantly tells us these things. We give her the classic JRPG ... in her face. Now we're having a thought here. 6 months? Well, it's the right time frame, but this whole business with the claws is rather suspect. Could it be someone else? No. No boy in black. For dramatic effect, it has to be somebody related to us. It has to. That's JRPG logic. If it's not the drama choice, it's not the truth. Fact. So we go, what is it? Why are you staring at me like that? Spirited Girl says, just marveling at how similar you two look. It really is uncanny, especially when you got that same angsty look on your face. He does that all the time. So what do you think? You two related? Long lost brothers, maybe? So now we're getting definitely a confirmation of age there. So we can 100% rule out that it's the father. Well, we think we've heard enough, apparently. She seems surprised. And then we reiterate. I said, I've heard enough. I'm convinced you've learned your lesson, so let you live. ... This time. but you best get the heck out of my sight. She's like, what's with the attitude all of a sudden? I've been pretty darn accommodating, if I do say so myself. And our response to that is, that was just you keeping up your end of the bargain. And make no mistake, it was a bargain for you. Like it or not, we're still enemies. So unless you want to go one last round to the death, I think this would be a good time for you to bow out gracefully. She says, darn, I think you might be even more of a sourpuss than he is. Well, if that's how you want it, suit yourself. Seems I must have dug up one too many unpleasant memories, so it's probably best I give you time to cool down anyway. So we say wait. What do you mean by that? And she goes, bullseye. She says, you want a final final showdown with me next time. Just make sure you come prepared. I know I will. She's gonna take that duplicate thing to heart. Telling you, chat. And our response to that entire matter is, well, no matter. She's a minor nuisance at best. Clearly not a real threat in any way. It's like they knew, chat. They knew. Now we're in deep thought again. But still, 6 months ago, a man who fights with claws on his forearms? Could it really be him? Gotta pause for more drama, chat. Of course it's him. We're in a classic JRPG scenario. Of course it's him. Oops. Missed the chest there. Now we acquired the Water Dragon scales, which I probably should have called in between, but we'll see if we could get a new conversation. So we just know that we could breathe underwater with it, and our character is able to identify what it does, as opposed to Unica. And we got a call from the shell anyway. So we place it to our ear. Ilia's trying to contact us, asking if we can hear her. We confirm it. We ask her if something is wrong. She says, no, quite the opposite, actually. The Holy Knights have just arrived in the tower. The search party has now been completely reassembled, more or less. Hey, Yentos, how's it going? Ilia continues and says, as soon as you have a moment, your presence is requested back here as well. Okay, so we're saying we're going to work back immediately. So we put away the shell. We say that was quicker than anticipated. I suppose this solo search hasn't been without its merits, though. I definitely made some headway. It pains me to stop now, but ignoring this summons would only raise suspicion. So, chat, it sounds like we are getting a little hint that we are not really here to go find the goddesses. So, okay, so let's think about this, chat. Let's think about what his motive is before the game tells us. Let's have a little think session. So, our brother is here. So we would have been sent to either find the brother specifically or find the father who potentially was missing for a while. And our mission would have been handed down to us by one of the 6 priests, presumably. And so this is a super secret mission. So potentially the reason they don't want it to get out that our brother is on the enemy side is if our father was or is one of the 6 priests. That's what I'm thinking about, chat. We'll see how close I am, chat. I'm just guessing based off of what we've seen. I just want to see how close to the mark I am with the plot. Based off of what we've seen so far. Oh, and I forgot, we automatically teleport. I was going to say, I wanted to use the shell. Did not get the chance to use the shell. That's a shame. So Rico calls out our name, and we say his leg is looking much better. And he goes, yeah, with a bit of help from Yusha. Though in all honesty, it was healing fine through my magic alone, and I was quite safe in that room. You, on the other hand, ... You could have seriously gotten hurt, facing the demon's head on. Shouldn't you have taken Musha with you instead? And we're like, oh, come now, Rico. Not you too. Poor Musha, the love interest of a character that doesn't really acknowledge her presence. So she goes to say, it's okay, Rico. I don't mind, honest. I'm just glad to see you're safe, Hugo. How's everything going? Did you get much further up the tower? I see the ... from Yentos. He JRPG'd me, chat. That's not fair. So Boy in Black says, not really. I still haven't I haven't even covered a third of it. And no clues as to the whereabouts of the goddesses, I'm afraid. Yusha says, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Sedina says, well, I guess we still have a long way to go then. Man's voice goes, ah, I see you've returned. Presumably this is Xion? No, it's not. Well, technically. I think it's Galleon. Aha. He's like, please, allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Galleon. I serve as Deputy Commander of the Holy Knights. And we have Cecilia, his aide. And familiar faces of Ramona and Gonna Bite It, the new recruit. So we say it's a pleasure to meet them all. And our name is... We're gonna ignore what that says, because we already know he's Boy in Black, aka Bib. They're very surprised. They know. See, the last name... The last name seems pretty popular / famous, chat. So, they're all asking. Galleon says, it seems I finally got to put a face to the name. You're related to... Toel, are you not? Ooh, so... Okay, so let's ascertain. So, we now know the Claw guy's name is Toel. We're apparently his younger brother. We're asking if there's a problem with it. Galleon's like, no, not at all. Please, do excuse the question. It was most impolite of me to ask. We go, that's quite alright. Xion says, come, there's much to discuss. We must pool our knowledge if we are able to... Oh, excuse me. If we are to successfully locate our goddesses. Okay, so this part's pretty similar. Actually, what's interesting is Unica still hasn't shown up. So I think it took a while for the second protagonist to also appear in Unica's storyline, but I'm just curious, like, why she isn't here in general, or if she'll even show up in this timeline. Anyway, Galleon continues and says, I didn't think it was possible for the situation to become more urgent than it already was. So, the demons are under control of humans, but why? Who are they? Cecilia says, whoever they are, they're serious. We mustn't take them lightly. Xion responds with, indeed, particularly since we know at least one of them has considerable skill with magic. It is extremely likely that the same enemy is responsible for disrupting our transport spell. So Ramona just kind of chimes in and says, if you're right, then we've definitely got our work cut out for us, because that was one heck of an impact. Dallas did blast us with a big old magic shot from atop his tower. He did not like us intruding. Ramona's like, oh, come on, Roy. There's no need for the long face. And then she should say something like, it's not like someone died or something, and then they all laugh. How I would write the script, chat. And then we're saying, I'm sure she's just fine. So now they're asking if something happened. Okay, so they are going to talk about Unica, it sounds like. So Sedina says, come to think of it, weren't there 12 people in the search party? It seems we're still a couple short. So Cecilia says, Unica Tova is presently unaccounted for. She's an apprentice knight. Dino is out looking for her. So we got the confirmation. So Eolia says, it's okay though, even though the transport spell was disrupted, the force fields that protected us stayed intact the whole time. I'm certain Unica is alright. Roy sure hopes so. So Dino is more capable of finding her, I believe. Right now we must focus on the task at hand. Time is of the essence. Xion continues to say, our top priority is to locate the goddesses and ensure their safety. So this dialogue's mostly the same. Yeah, it's pretty much the same here, unfortunately. But, you know, we kind of expected the timelines to kind of overlap to some degree. So Galleon says, If there is even the slightest chance they were captured by the enemy, we knights will stop at nothing to set them free. Xion then says, I appoint the Holy Knights as vanguard then, but physical prowess alone may not be enough. Hugo's intelligence suggests there is a powerful wizard at play. If so, our sorcerer's talents may yet prove vital in combat. I would ask that all sorcerers join the knights in the reconnaissance. Well, chat, I don't think Roy is going to sacrifice himself later on in the tower, so I think the chat should be waving goodbye to Musha in the next couple of hours. So Sedina says you can count on us. Musha says she'll do whatever she can to help. Rico can't tell if he's scared or excited. Oh. Okay, so Xion's going to have Rico stay at the home base. I'm going to speed this part up because none of this dialogue's different. So he's going to act as the blacksmith for our party. So as long as we continue to bring him back ore, we can upgrade our weapons. So this dialogue is not any different from the first time we went through this playthrough. So he's going to agree to it, and he'll remain here in the bottom left. And in doing so, he's going to show us how it works. And we will get a free weapon upgrade out of it. But going forward, we're going to have to give him more. So now we're being asked if we're going to do the search alone, and we say, yeah, I think it's for the best. The eyes of Boy in Black present a hazard to any bystanders in range, and I'd hate to cause injury to one of our own. Uh-oh, we got a Still and a Hugo from Sedina and Musha. Oh, look at that. Boy in Black is like, I don't have time to placate you, Musha. I know what you're going to ask, and the answer is no. Please understand it's for your own good. Oh, Musha. You're not making it to the end of the playthrough. Because we all know, chat, she's probably going to stay here, and she's going to have something to tell us, but she'll tell us when it's, quote, all over. You can feel it in your heart, chat. So, rest in peace, future Musha. So they're going to go off on their own, which is fine. Now, I want to see what happens if I choose not to immediately upgrade, if it gives us the opportunity to do so. Just see if we can get more dialogue. So now we're left alone with Rico. We're asking if he had anything to say. And he apparently thinks that our fuse is a little shorter than usual today. I like that phrase. Let's just say that was the absolute antithesis of delicate. So we're being asked if something is the matter, and we just tell him it's none of your concern. Rico looks very disappointed, but not surprised. He says, well, if you ever need to talk, I'm always willing to lend an ear. Come for the weapon tempering, stay for the therapy. Or something like that. Just know that I'm here for you, Boy in Black. Well, we're gonna come over to your tempering in a moment. So, okay, so we think, if I ever need to talk, he says, this isn't exactly a matter that lends itself to friendly discourse. Well, all I can do now is focus on the road ahead of me. As long as I stay a few steps ahead of the knights, I should be fine. Okay, so I just want to see what happens. So if we choose not to get the tempering upgrade, which would be a bad idea, by the way, we're going to see if we could just call from, like, right here for more dialogue. Hugo asks if Eolia knew anything about the amulet with the fish-like scales he'd acquired. So she's just saying, classically, it helps people hold their breath for longer periods of time. So we're being warned it has a limit to the magic and to not stay underwater too long, aka insta-death. Okay, so we don't get any additional dialogue there. I'm not sure if we had beaten the other boss and then immediately called if we would have gotten different dialogue. Not 100% certain, but let's go get the wand upgrade. Because doing that would be a complete mistake. So he's just going to explain to us that it's a family tradition, and we just interrupt him and say we understand the basic principles. Quote, I'd prefer it if you just get the job done. See, even our main character has no patience for upgrades. And he says, you're no fun. What good is mastering an ancient art if I can't boast about it a little? Okay, so that dialogue's a little different. He says, oh well, let's get it over with. So he's going to attain the Claria ore, wield it over his head. He's gonna chant the same phrase about the mystic glow of wisdom and strength. And then pow, our weapon's a killing machine. I just keep looking up and just read things like abuse is how you show love. Oh, chat. So Rico says, there you go, one fortified weapon. We said, nicely done, it definitely feels more powerful. And sort of like Unica, our character realizes that this is eerily similar to the process employed by the Hungry Roo. So we're gonna ask him if it's a one-time deal or multiple, and the answer to that is he needs a new piece of Clariot ore. So that's gonna limit our strength. And that just happened to be the last piece. You could almost say he had one piece on him, chat. Also, seriously, we went into like the middle of a battlefield and he just brought one piece. We could all shake our heads at that. Well, anyway, he's like, if you find some, I guess I can help you. Oh, this is slightly new dialogue. He says, about the weapon that I enhanced, it felt as if I had been beaten to the punch by someone else, like the tempering process had already been applied once before. And we're like, ah, yes, about this. So we told Rico all about his encounter with the Roo. He seems very surprised. He's like, I'm not sure I like having that kind of competition. That invocation of strength is my thing. I feel so defeated, but no, I won't lose to some plushy demon. I can augment circles around that thing any day. If you come across any ore, you know where to find me. I'll turn your wand into a real force to be reckoned with. Okay, I don't think we got that dialogue last time, chat, so that was kind of nice to go back and ask. So I don't think we're gonna get any new dialogue from these two. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the same dialogue as before, so I'm not gonna read it out loud, but just typical worries about the goddesses. Let us go to... not use the shell wall. Actually, what does he say if I use the shell when I'm here? He's like, I might as well just talk to her directly while I'm here. Okay, so we get to see that dialogue at least for completion's sake. So now that we have the water dragon skills, we can go to the east of that one room. We're gonna make sure to equip it. And since we can now go east, that means we have a whole new portion of the dungeon to go to, including our favorite underwater insta-death section. Hey, we've leveled enough that we're doing more than 1 damage when it powers up, which is a great sign. I'm gonna kill these enemies just because we're pretty close to leveling. There we go. We're just gonna scoot on by, chat. So weapon, or not weapon upgrades, the emerald upgrades aren't really like a big deal to us. Like, we don't care about that as much as we care about getting the actual ability itself. Which I guess is kind of fair, because everything else about this character is just completely unbalanced. So let's go ahead and swim a little bit here. We're finally reaching the flooded portion of the flooded prison. I'm not really sure how Man with Claw managed to get through this, honestly, chat, but, I mean, more power to him. I mean, we keep finding all these artifacts, unless he left it for us. That would be kind of an interesting but funny plot twist. He's like, oh, I knew you'd come, so I left all the artifacts in places you would go. So anyway, let's continue on into this room. So we're going to start coming across the first major obstacles. So far, not too big of a threat. Again, the fact that we could basically snipe it full screen and they move slow is not really fair. And we have the little Water Strider-esque enemies that shoot lasers. And unfortunately for them, I seem to have a very good vertical strike. So I got a little injured there, but it's not too bad. Again, I think as long as we keep the shield up, it should stop a lot of major damage from reaching us. It seems like we can also hit, like, maybe about a character height below us, so we could probably abuse that. So close to leveling, chat. But we know what happens if we get greedy here. So I'm gonna do my best to maintain air, because this area was nasty. Chat remembers this area. Wasn't this area the worst, chat? So unfair. This was easily the worst part. Oh shoot, I forgot where to go again. Oh, here it is. Okay, I didn't waste that much air. So I'm not gonna take the far right. I'm pretty sure that was just a dead end, but I want to continually descend. I can always check for the treasure chest on the way back. There might have been something there. I just don't remember offhand. And we know we're gonna take this in multiple trips because this room is just pure evil. Because we're on a time limit. We will die basically instantly as soon as we run out of air. And we do not have an ability to move fast, unlike Unica, so this is kind of a problem. So hopefully we could get some air from that on the way back. We're just going to keep on descending, chat. Here's the first treasure chest that I remember. We acquired the Rhoda fruit. It was the best of times. It was the blurst of times, chat. Okay, so we refilled our oxygen meter so that we don't die attempting to do this room, because that would just be absolute garbage. So there's a chest over there. We might as well go for it. Oh, chat says easily the worst with YS. That's a good one, chat. We acquired ebony shoes. Waterproof boots help to maintain movement, speed, and water. Interesting. So an additional 6 defense over the comfortable daily wear. That should be useful for us. Let's also take that oxygen since we're... Oh, there is no oxygen there. The oxygen was a lie, chat. Also, I love that I've taken all this damage and pretty much all of it was just from the stage hazard. Like, almost nothing was from the enemies. This area is the worst, chat. Like, look at this. So for people that haven't seen this before, I have to descend all the way to the bottom of this room and then escape alive. Which is, like, absolute nonsense. So we now have the Warhammer, and we're low on oxygen again, I might want to remind you. And I still have to go all the way to the back. We learned the ability of Trap Mine. Trap Mine are pressurized magical energy erupting on delay for massive damage. Drops an orb at our feet on a time delay. Be used to detonate. I could see that being useful when we retreat. Because that way we don't have to face the enemy. I'd really prefer not to die. Please have some oxygen for me. Okay, we got oxygen, chat. I don't think it's going to help us at all against bosses, though. It's going to be absolute trash. But everything else, it's like okay for like casual play, I think. If there's some... Okay, so I just confirmed there's no chest over there. That's all I wanted to do there, chat. I'm going to use our energy shield to just kind of ignore life's problems. And we already know what happened last time I tried to do this room in one attempt, so we're not going to do it. I don't feel like I have anything to prove, chat. We're going all the way back to that save point. Like, no way am I doing the rest of this area in one go. No thank you. I'm gonna take my little profit there. I mean, it's got a big AoE at least. Is that all it does? 20 damage? Oh, chat, that is lame. That is insanely underwhelming in damage. Like, that is actually crazy how little damage that does. So 2 strikes from my super spammy long-range nonsense is the same power as a trap. Chat, that is absolute garbage. Thunder, why are you the worst skill every time? Well, we leveled again, chat. We have 132 health and 98 strength with 92 defense. And unfortunately, chat, we have to get past the turtles. As you remember, the only thing that really hurt the turtles in this underwater... Oh, yep, that happened to me the first time I was here. Let's see. The only thing that hits the turtles is that really dumb explosion move. I really wish we could descend in the water a little faster. Oh, that is the worst, chat. We acquired the medallion. Where was the red one? Was it like over here? Yeah. Oh, this ability sucks, chat. Oh wait, it's actually doing damage to this. Okay. It almost made up for the fact that it's kind of trash. Almost. Oh shoot, where was the other one at? Oh, I missed it. It was down here. Oxygen max. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh my gosh, chat, this is so annoying. There we go. Thunder skill. You're such a disappointment. It is one job, chat. One job to just not disappoint us, but every time. So I'm basically never going to use the skill unless it's mandatory. So let's just ignore it, chat. I'm not fighting anything in this room. Goodbye. We're only going to use it when forced. Like, bye. See those enemies there? Nope, we're not going to mess with them. We don't have time for that. We need to get out of here before we drown. We're not going to get baited like last time. Man, that just does diddly squat, chat. Like, that is just such a terrible ability. Was there a chest in the room? I think so, chat. I think so. We'll go back in a second. I want to say was it on the right side, chat? I'm trying to recall. I just wanted to make sure we got that oxygen first. Yeah, here it is. Stupid enemy. Okay, so we got a panacea that gives us 3 health. My fear was for the oxygen. I was having like those sonic panic sounds in my head. It's like, oh no. oh, look at our air. It went down to almost nothing again. Oh, because I used the panacea. I think that's also what happened last time. That is such a trap, chat. When you go to use the panacea and you don't go back to your skills, you just drown. I think that's what happened last time. Well, we'll take the healing. Oh. Well, we got through that okay. Oh, we're sliding around on their guts. It's always pleasant. So we have leveled yet again, chat. We're now sitting at a healthy 140 health, 101 strength, and 95 defense. Ooh, look at this room. Just, like, come on, chat, what is this? Absolute nonsense. I didn't even get hit during all that because I had the shield up. So unfair, chat. Hello, Rue. We still don't understand what you want. But it appears to be hungry. So let's give it a rotafruit. So it says a lot of things we still don't understand, but we got the heart. And we've received topaz to upgrade that absolutely terrible skill. Thank you. Trap mine can be charged now, I guess. I guess we should see how big it is when we charge it. That is so slow in comparison. How does it get worse when you charge it? Who would fall for that attack, chat? Mind-blowing. Chat, is that the worst skill in the game? Like, honestly, is that honestly the worst skill in the game? I don't see how I could use that when it's so slow. The charge version just seems just... I don't know. The enemy would have to have, like, such a large window of opportunity for me to strike it. I don't see how that would be helpful. Oh, chat, we've leveled yet again. I think. Yeah, well, anyway, we're at 146 health, 108 strength, and 98 defense. So, never mind. We're getting there, chat. I just mistook the sound. We're good. I got confused by the health pickup, I think. It, like, kind of stun locks, but much like the Under Thunder skill, it costs way too much for how little it does. Let's be real, chat. Let's watch it disappoint us, chat. I mean, it did an okay amount of damage, I guess. Oh, these things are bullying me into the other room. I don't appreciate that. So I believe, chat, we're now at the boss. We have the medallion. I'm trying to scratch my head as to what boss this was. We know it's not Mr. Lava Glow, thankfully, but who was before Lava Glow? Well, I'll see in a minute based off the arena. Was the centipede before? Oh, it was the centipede before. Good call, chat. Oh, this fight was kind of unfair and unfun. Oh boy, chat. I forgot about this boss. This boss was, nasty. Yeah, I probably should have paid for the upgrade for the defense, because this one is going to be such a pain. Especially with this character, chat. Just think, I can't destroy projectiles, and it's going to be spewing all sorts of things to block my hits. This is going to be pretty annoying. My only hope is that my attacks pierce multiple scales to speed up this fight, because otherwise I have no idea how we're going to do this fight. Like, this one was easily... I did not enjoy the lava construct, but I also really did not like this boss at all. I think this is probably my least favorite boss. Okay, chat. So we have to be given an opportunity to strike the boss. I blotted it from my memory, chat. All right, let's just circle around again. It should be coming down any second now. And I think the more of these little scales we destroy, the more little bomb things it puts out. So we have to be kind of careful. I mean, I'm doing a lot of damage at least. Oh no. I don't know what's going on. It's just kind of writhing everywhere. It's kind of hard to keep track of what's happening. But at least I could get some free damage on these parts. So again, we have to kind of push these little bombs out of the way, which is, this character seems like an absolute nightmare to deal with. I'm gonna be honest, chat. Like, we have to somehow clear a playing field for us, because if those detonate, that's like a whole area we can't do anything about. Oh yeah, it's looping on itself, so we're through part of the hard part, but we still have to get rid of these. Okay, that didn't actually hurt us, which is good. But this phase I did not like at all. For this exact reason. I don't know what you're supposed to do there to hit it properly. And I don't seem to have enough health. So sorry, chat. I don't think I'm gonna one-try this. I just... okay. Seriously, it's like I just never get a good opportunity to hit it. Like, later I could jump it, but all the weak points were upwards, so I couldn't hit it. Like, that just kind of sucked. Oh, hey, it undid itself. Where is the one scale I haven't hit? I don't know what's going on, chat. I'm just mashing buttons. Oh my gosh, I actually killed it. Oh my gosh. I was on top of all those damage spots. Oh, I got so lucky, chat. Oh my gosh, that was nasty. Yeah, the end of it was just like absolute chaos with the balls everywhere. Oh my gosh. What a nasty fight, chat. Well, we're gonna report this. I mean, I somehow did it, so good. I forgot that it uncenipede wheeled itself, or however you want to describe it. But yeah, that was just kind of gross. Oh, I'm being told it's shitting, not scales. Possibly. Oh man, what a nasty boss though. One boss down. Okay, so that to me was one of the harder bosses in the game. So if we got through that in one try, we now just have to get through the Guilty Fire. So now this begs the question. Okay, so I'm eventually gonna make another save because there was another optional fight. I'm not sure if beating said optional fight does anything to the story. So we'll level a little bit, chat. But I had to hit a pretty high level to beat this boss. If it's the same boss. So we can't go this way until I think we put the amulet here that we don't have. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't realize that little lingering flame actually did damage. I thought it was just a graphic effect. Oops. I should probably respect that if I see that next time. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, chat. He could just hit the flyers while on the ground? What an absolute cheater. That is so unfair. Remember how annoying that was as Unica? Because I had like no control over my jump height. So they were just like absolutely the wrong height half of the time to hit. Chat, this upsets me. I'm glad we didn't play this character first. Makes no sense, chat. I mean, I think we could officially just call this character easy mode. Well, it seems we've leveled again, so we're now at 115 strength, 107 defense, and 158 health total. I mean, at this rate, it wouldn't surprise me if I could beat the bonus boss at a low level. It would just be tedious. Oh, and we saved Musha in the same spot, it seems. So she says, why did it have to send me here of all places? Stay back, please. So we're surprised to see her. She cries out, boy in black. We're asking her to take cover because we have a very deadly attack. I got hit once. That's okay. Oh, that SP will never be able to collect, chat. That's the true heartbreaker of a cutscene. Rest in peace, SP. I would have been able to normally collect. Musha thanks us for saving her. She thought she was done for. Wow, we have nothing but sass for her. So Boy in Black says, I realize you're not schooled in attack spells, but those were some extremely low-level demons. If you're not even capable of defending yourself against such minor threats, you're better off staying out of harm's way entirely. She's like, I know. I'm sorry, Boy in Black. I didn't mean to cause you any trouble. We continue and say, demons that weak don't even qualify as trouble, or they shouldn't at any rate. I think this is a clear... Oh, I take excuse me, I think this is a clear sign as any that your training is woefully inadequate, Musha. Blushing and apologizing can only get you so far. Oh boy in black. You're just so skilled with the ladies there. 10 out of 10 on manners, chat. I mean, well, she apparently likes him for whatever reason. She thinks it's funny. She says, oh, nothing. Thank you again, really. It means a lot to me, you coming to my rescue. Yeah, she probably shouldn't thank us. We're pretty terrible as a protagonist. In terms of personality, anyway. Yeah, so now we're asking her what she's doing up here alone. Shouldn't Sedina be with you? She says yes, but we were being chased by a big group of demons, and they totally had us cornered. So we got out our crystals and warped to safety. Or at least that's what I was trying to do. But I guess because I was so flustered, it warped me here instead. So we say all the way up here, quite a distance from the nearest goddess statue. I'm not sure if that counts as incompetence or ingenuity. Wow, and she apologized for being a screw-up. But she did find something that would be useful. After she's transported here, she found something shiny, so this is the same as before. So she's gonna go ahead and give us the Red Moon Crest we need to proceed with the dungeon. You say it could be useful. Sedina must be worried sick by now, though. You need to get back to the search party. I suggest you use your crystal right away. And focus this time. We ask her if there's something else. She said, well, kind of. Ever since we were kids, you've always been coming to my rescue whenever I'm in trouble. Chat, this is setting up for absolute terribleness later. So it's probably a little odd for me to be saying this, since I'm obviously not very good at taking care of myself. But if something's ever on your mind and you really want to talk to someone, I want you to know that I'm here for you. I don't have a lot to offer, but at least I can lend you my ear or my shoulder. We ... her. And then we say ... that won't be necessary. Nothing in particular is on my mind, aside from the task at hand. Sorry. She just says, oh, that's good to know. I guess I'll get going then. Thanks again. And away she goes, chat. He says, Rico I can accept, but Musha too. Ooh, excuse me there, chat. I just sneezed. William Black says, I clearly need to do a better job of keeping my emotions in check. He's like, I have to channel being a jerk 24/7. Can't have anybody liking me. Oh, he broke my little shield. How mean of him. Well, chat, we'll never see if these enemies are weak to thunder, because I absolutely have no reason to use them if they're this weak. There's literally no reason to use it at all. Oh, look at that. That little slime was moving me around. Good for you, slime. I'm gonna level here, because while I might not necessarily need defense to beat the next boss, I will probably need a lot of attacks, so we're at 112 as a reminder. We've now jumped up to 115 and 110 defense with 163 health. Okay, seriously, the fact that he can even hit that at all is just very upsetting to me. I know she had the ability to stun with her jump attacks, but come on. If I don't even need to jump attack in the first place. It's not fair, chat. This guy's a cheater. Wow. Like, this is just kind of a massacre, chat. These poor enemies. They can almost do something, maybe. So let's go ahead and use the crest that we just attained. And with that, that should lower the other platform. Which is kind of a strange thing to do. I don't know, like, why the dungeon makers decided that they wanted only that one really specific floor to rise. Not really sure what they were gaining out of that, chat. So we're just gonna do kind of a drive-by. It seems like my eye is kind of stuck up there and is doing its own thing, chat. I don't think it's coming back, chat. Say goodbye to one of my eyes. I left it in the northeast. Oh, it seems to be oh, look at that, chat. I killed something from over there. There we go. Come back to me, I want you. There we go. Yeah, they kind of oopsed with its following AI. I went back for it, though, chat. Never leave a good eye behind. I'm just gonna spin in circles, chat. I mean, this character's kind of autopilot. I don't know. I definitely should just take a turbo button, honestly, at this point, just to save my thumb some energy. Because this is not hard. It's literally just like mash the button. Oh, my eye is getting stuck again. Seems we've almost leveled again, which is a good sign. So I did remember this is the right way, but I did not remember I needed to raise the platform first. Oops. Oh well, we'll go back, chat. So I think to defeat the bonus boss as Unica, I needed to be level 21. We are only level 18. We're gonna hit 19, but we're still pretty underleveled for beating the bonus boss, that is. If we don't want to beat the bonus boss, that doesn't matter what our level is. Well, we're at least now level 19 with 169 health, 122 strength, and 113 defense. So I don't want to go to that area next. However, what I could do is that there's a little eye icon. So I can equip the Mask of Eyes. It makes this platform appear. You can unequip it and presumably get attacked. Yep. That's about what I remember. We could go ahead and hit that switch. We've now raised a step. Again, it's actually kind of good to just walk into people for extra damage just to speed things up. Like, it's not the safest thing to do, but I think every damage point counts, chat. Oh, that ability is so useless. Its uselessness completes me, chat. Hey, we got another Rotafruit. I'm trying to remember, chat. Where were all the floors we got weapon upgrades? I know we get one from the demon floor because I had to explicitly go back for that. I think we got one in the desert area. There's probably one in the final one, but did we get a weapon upgrade in this place? I mean, every new boss area should have boot upgrades. So if we get all the way to the boss, we'll know that we might have missed something. At least the beast boss, that is, not the bonus boss. Let's go ahead and collect that. Again, this guy is just so good, chat. It makes no sense. I mean, I might even be able to just do the bonus boss on stream. If he's able to kill this quickly, like, this just makes no sense. Because my only concern really is damage. It's not health or survival or anything. It's just literally, can I deal enough damage to get to the next phase? There's the fire torch we can't do anything about until we get further. Although that's kind of weird that we might be taking Unica's weapon in the story, because that would be her father's sword. So I wonder what we're going to find instead, or if we really are just going to take that. I was going to say, I was just going to see how long I could stand still without moving and still hit them. So at this point, I should probably make another save file. So I'll just save over both. So I kind of doubt I could do it at level 19. As I said before, it's not a question of defense. It's just like, we will just do like no damage against this boss. Oh, I think Spirit... Oh, no, it's not Spirited Girl. That's right. It's the goddess we see first. Hello, Lady Fina. So I think it'll be the same deal as last time, chat. I'll just level to like 21 or 22 off stream, just because it's going to take like a solid 45 minutes or so just to get to the right level, and we might not even get bonus dialogue like last time. I think you do get a Steam achievement, but I don't think that's really worth showing, honestly. So she's surprised the people are here to search for them. Not really sure why, honestly, but sure. We're saying, I'm afraid that's exactly it. By the order of the six priests, we come to seek you out and ensure your safety. I am but one of the 12 dispatched here for that purpose. Goddess Fina was afraid of something like that. She didn't mean to involve anyone else. We say there's no need to apologize. We're asking where Lady Rhea is. We pray that she's not fallen into the enemy hands. And she's safe for the time being. And apparently they have a bond between each other that lets them have danger sense. So we're offering to escort her to the first floor, but we already know from the other timeline that she is not able to leave quite yet. She's here on a mission and there's still much to be done. So she wants us to deliver a message, tell them to go back to the shrine, don't worry about us. Which I guess they technically had things under control for a little bit, and we do kind of mess things up. But anyway, we say, we've come all this way just to find you and bring you home. Do you really think we're going to leave without you? And we ask, why have you even come here in the first place? What task could possibly be so urgent, but it demanded you sneak away without even the six priests knowing about it? She says, I'm sorry. It wouldn't be in my place to answer that question. Not now. ... We respond with ... And now, I think we see Spirited Girl. Ooh, different character, chat. So this is where we fought, Mandana. We fought Mandana here before, and he was an optional fight. So presumably, we are not meant to beat our brother here. Right, Man with Claws? Hello, Man with Claws, aka Toa, I think his name was. But I think we'll call him the Claw, because that was the other nickname we got for him before technically he showed up. Okay, so it's just saying like, oh, the goddess is our hunt. And Spirited Girl says the resemblance really is quite striking. You two have got to be related. And we confirm that he is our brother, the disinherited son of the House of Boy in Black, and a former captain of the Holy Knights. Ooh. That would be why Galleon knew who it was. Okay, so let's get a little context. The so-called hero who was supposed to have nobly given his life on the surface while Solomon's Shrine was being raised. His name is not Boy in Black. He says, thanks for the introduction. Oh, it's Demon Claw. We'll call him Demon Claw. But Captain Demon Claw is dead. The demons are my family now. I'm a member of the Darklings, an enemy to the east and the goddesses alike. So we ... And the goddess is concerned. Demon Claw verifies. Ooh, excuse me. That he's accepted a demonic element within him. He says, surprisingly, it's rather nice. I'm more than willing to give up my humanity to keep it. Oh, Toho in Black is also a good one. Claw in Black. Lots of nicknames, chat. The important thing is we never use this proper name. Spirited Girl says, wow, this couldn't be a whole lot more awkward, could it? I almost hate breaking up this weird reunion, but our orders are to help nab the goddesses and get rid of everybody else. She says that she's really aching to do the latter if it means we could settle our score from earlier. You take the goddess, okay, Claw Man? Oh man, he's just getting all the nicknames, chat. Man, Shadow Hearts would be crazy jealous right now. Look at that. The Claw, Claw Man, Demon Toe. We got Claw in black, Demon Claw. We're telling her to shut up. And we say, we've got something to say to him, and you darn well better not interrupt me. Even she realizes she's very much second fiddle in this scenario, and not very important. So we continue and say, when we were preparing to come here, Father gave me very specific orders. Okay. So now we know where the Father is. He told me to find the traitor to East, the man who let himself become one with demons. I found that man, and once I found you, Claw in black, aka Demon Tao, I was ordered to kill you. To be honest, I didn't believe him. I've always hated you, but I never would have dreamed you'd sink to such depths. But I guess like always, Father was right. Our brother laughs. We ask what he's cackling about. He goes, you put so much behind your outburst hoping to get a rise out of me, but it's all irrelevant. I'm here for one reason and one reason alone, to capture the goddesses and the Black Pearl. He uses his teleport strikes. We go, what? I guess the goddess gets taken without like any effort? That's weird. Comparatively, in the other storyline. Anyway, he's here to eliminate anybody that stands in his way. So chat, we're gonna try to observe his pattern, because the game will not expect us to beat him here. As I said before, this was a bonus boss. So we'll get used to him, we could get some experience, and then we'll do the real thing later on. He said if we wish to keep our head, we should leave. And then we're in full shout mode. Like, don't give me that crap. Why'd you have to be like this? It's always about you. Why couldn't you ever take a second to consider the people around you for a change? You're lower than any demon as far as I'm concerned. You're nothing but treacherous scum. I'm more than happy to kill you just as Father ordered me to. I think I'll be doing us all a favor. Oh, he says, then stop talking and try it. Don't hold back on me. Well, chat, the odds of me winning this are pretty much 0%. But let's try to see if we can, you know, see what he could do. I'm presuming he's going to be all over our face. And indeed he is. Ooh. So he's got a lot of teleport dashy stuffs. Yeah, we do not do enough damage. Look how little damage we do without grinding, chat. Like, that's so silly. Ooh, that was like a suction move. So he's got a lot of quick dashes. As long as I keep moving, he doesn't have a lot of opportunities to hit me, it seems. The problem is that claw strike right there. I don't know how we're going to deal with that at all. We have no move to push him off, and the bombs are too slow. So I'm actually really concerned for this fight when we have to take it seriously, chat. Like, other than just not be near him when he starts it, I don't think we have a way to survive that. I'm gonna be honest, chat. Like, he moved quicker than us. So, I see some bad things in our future, unless we power level. Anyway, let's see what happens if we lose. Because, pathetic. Your magic ability is strong, I can't deny that, but you have no idea how to use it. Father would be ashamed to see you in this sorry condition. Or like, you son of a... Son of, my father. Those insults don't really work in this situation when you're related. Anyway, Spirited Girl says, after a scrap earlier, I thought for sure you'd last longer against the Claw Man than that. I have to admit, I'm a little disappointed. I was expecting a good show. Sultry voice. Ooh, my, what a time to make an entrance. There we go. I believe this is Zava. So she went from flashy woman to just sultry voice. I guess we could call her sultry. We'll call her flashy woman again. It's fine. We'll stick to one name. It'll be confusing. So she says, initial preparations for the ritual are complete, so I thought I'd take a moment to check on your progress. And I must say, I'm pleasantly surprised. I was expecting you to have accomplished exactly nothing as per usual. Wow. Wow. That's a good line. I like that, chat. I appreciate that. Spirited Girl says, bite me. So you must be Lady Fina. Tell me, where can I find Lady Ray? And does she have what we're looking for? Not in a talkative mood, are you? That's quite alright. We'll make sure we give you plenty of time to tell us everything we need to know. But first, I must address the room. What are you waiting for, Claw? Finish him off. You have your orders. All trespassers are to be eliminated, excepting only for the goddesses. So Spirited Girl's like, Fina's like, please don't. He's your brother, you mustn't. And flashy/sassy woman says, well now, what a fascinating revelation. Long lost siblings reunited in battle. Obey your orders, Claw. Let the boy meet his end by the hands of his big brother. If you can't do it, ... Well, I think you know what'll happen to you. He kind of goes, there's no need to worry. We earned him. Oh. Spirited Girl actually seems like she doesn't want to kill us for a change. That is actually a surprise, chat. So is the Claw her love interest? And she doesn't want to break up a family? Am I reading too much into this? Because that could be why she isn't filled with hate all the time. Like, she doesn't like her personality, but she's in a love-hate relationship due to her relationship with the other character. Anyway, we'll see where that goes, chat. We'll see what angle the game is taking. And our brother says, don't worry, I'll make it quick and painless. Oh, hey. What? The knights are here along with the sorcerers. Musha says, Lady Fina and Hugo? Looks like we got here just in the nick of time, says Sedina. I almost thought Goddess Fina said, my goddess. No, I was gonna go, wait, what? She said, my goodness, you've all come. Galleon says, what's going on here? No, it can't be. Cecilia says, Commander, what is it? You've got to be kidding me, says Ramona. And they say, Captain Claw? And we have a continuation of the flashy woman saying, haha, good of all of you to come. I wish I had the time to slaughter you all where you stand, but your goddess and I have places to be. So for now, I shall simply bid you all adieu. Spirited woman says, I'm coming too. I didn't really agree to that, but okay, I guess. Claw says farewell. Everybody is just saying one-word exclamations, but they are unable to stop the teleport. Cecilia is asking what's going on. Yusha's asking if we're alright. We start laughing. And we're like, what happened? Can't you tell? We're shaking a lot, presumably from injury. We think to ourselves, I'll kill him. I swear, I'll strangle him with my bare hands if I have to. No, that's a bad idea. He's got a claw. That's a bad matchup. Stick to magic range. It's fine. Xian says, I see. This is dire news indeed, and complicates matters greatly. Galleon says, I must admit it is quite shocking. I never imagined that Toll could have survived all the way down here all this time. And the mere idea that he's turned against us seems almost unthinkable. Roy says there must be a reason for it. Captain Claw would never betray us if there weren't some tactical advantage or something. Oh, Roy. Ramona's like, Roy, that's enough. Cecilia responds with, like it or not, we just witnessed Lady Fina getting kidnapped, and he helped make it happen. I don't think we have any choice but to regard him as our enemy. Uh-oh. Girl with braids, says Roy. Sedina says, on a more positive note, it looks like the search party's all here now. Shion says, indeed. Dino returned with the last of our members not long ago. All 12 are now present and accounted for. Hello, girl with braids. She says, sorry, I hope I didn't worry anyone too much. I'm Unica Tova. But from now on, just keep calling me girl with braids, it's fine. She says, Dino just brought me here a little while ago. He told me what was happening in the tower, but I had no idea it would be this bad. Yeah, I like girl with mittens a little better, honestly. It's easier to remember the mittens, I'm gonna be honest. They are pretty ridiculous. Anyway, Dino says, I was so focused on finding everyone, I failed to realize the severity of her situation. It's been quite a lot to take in. There's humans from outside of East controlling the demons, and one of our most celebrated modern heroes turned traitor, no less. See that, chat? Did I not say when we were playing the other storyline, I was like waiting for the betrayal? It happened in this storyline. See that, chat? I felt it. Like, I was thinking it was weird we got through the whole game without a betrayal. There we go. It's resolved, chat. Check that on the checkmark list. Eolia says, this all seems like some sort of nightmare. The whole world is changing around us. Eolia continues and says, Father Superior, what is it? Oh, Shion says he's been hesitant to speak of it. Okay, so all this seems the same. So they're just going to say... Basically, they're going to reveal to us that the Black Pearl has been taken out of the Solomon Shrine, and the only people that could have done it would have been the goddesses. And everybody's really shocked. Galleon goes, what? And Dino says, no, that cannot be. And he's just saying the six priests pulled him aside, and basically he said not to tell anybody about it because it would cause a panic. And that's where we are. I know we didn't get to experience the betrayal in the other storyline. The game made up for it, though. I was like, how dare we get through a JRPG and a betrayal not happen? How dare they, chat? Much better. So they're just confirming here that we're asking if the Black Pearl is the source of all magic. Well, we know a little more about that. But because the Black Pearl transcends space, it doesn't really matter where it is, it could still perform its magic. And they're just saying nobody but the goddesses is able to control it. And it's beyond the power of the six priests. And they're not really sure why they took it. So he's just reminding us with the gravity of the situation to keep our priorities in check. So he's saying, yes, we have to find the goddesses, but the Black Pearl is also important. So if it falls into enemy hands, who knows what'll happen. So none of this dialogue is different, so we'll just continue to go through. I'm just trying to summarize without going through every line. Okay, now this seems different. So he's just acknowledging they don't know what the goddess's aim happens to be. Now they're gonna start talking about Claw. So Sedina says, yeah, I'm with Roy. I'd say he's definitely playing an angle of some kind. He's always been so straight-laced and ... upstanding. There's not a lot that could turn a man like that. Galleon goes, how about we confront him directly? Find out everything we need to know straight from the horse's mouth. And we go, seems like a waste of time to me. And they ask us, we say, a traitor is a traitor. Why do you care what his reasons are? The fact of the matter is, he and his new allies kidnapped Lady Fina. If we find him, we should make him pay for his crimes before he gets away again. Shion doesn't think that's the best course of action. Everybody's having just single word responses. And we kind of interrupt all that response time with, "You're all just far too naive. The enemy can control demons, including the 6 that attacked East. The mastermind behind that attack is clearly right here in this tower. Heck, the tower itself was probably built by demons under his influence. This is the most dangerous enemy in recorded history, and my brother's joined up with it. He should not be taken lightly." So Sedina just goes, "Hugo, ... But we say, "Lady Rhea and Lady Fina acted rashly. Whatever their circumstances may be, they basically brought the Black Pearl here on a silver platter. I can only assume the utter stupidity of that decision is the reason they're embarrassed to show their faces before us now." Wow, we are just doing all the smack talk today, chat. I wonder if sassy / flashy woman will have a breakdown of our character and get us mad. We'll see. I'm very curious what she'll say about Boy in Black. Rico says we're crossing the line. Cecilia goes, "Boy in Black, I find your lack of concern for your brother's well-being deplorable, but given the circumstances, I can accept it. Your disrespectful tone toward the goddesses, however," drawls Weapon, "will not be tolerated. I suggest you retract your statement now." So we are making all the friends, chat. We are just, building those bonds just like Unica did. Clearly not upsetting anybody in the slightest. Roboto is like, "Hey now, let's not be hasty here." We go, "You're just a knight. Do you honestly think you'd stand a chance against my magic?" Wow. Chat, we are the anti-friendship storyline. This is so great on so many levels. Like, Unica got through this through the power of friendship, and we're just like, "Nah, smack talk everybody. You're all beneath me, fools. Watch me do this tower solo. Why are you even here?" It's basically what it's boiling down to. Oh no, chat. We say, "If you want to fight, I'll fight." The Sorcerer of East versus the Knight of East. I'm sure the result of this match would settle a lot of old bets. Wow. We don't care anything at all about our kingdom, honestly. We only care about father's orders, killing brother. Everybody else, they're on their own. Galleon's like, stop it now. There won't be anyone left to save East if we all kill each other here. Sedina's like, what the heck are you thinking? What possible good could come from antagonizing your allies and casting doubt on the goddesses? Rico's scalding us by saying that she's right. They wouldn't have brought the Black Pearl down here without good reason, and you know it. We just, them. Yuriko is too dumb to smack talk. I mean, kind of, chat, kind of. Have to agree with you a little bit there. She was definitely a little naive about a lot of things. She recognized the evil of the demon door, though. That was like one of the few things, chat. We have to give her credit for that. The giant skull door with glowing eyes. She was like, oh, maybe that's bad. I'm like, you did it! Yay! Like, just give her a little round of applause there. Xion says he understands our frustration, but unless we are all of one mind on this, we have no chance of success. That's why I believe we need to gather more information, both in regards to our enemies' intentions and our goddesses. Will you stand with us? And we're like, fine. But I'm going off by myself again. I have no intention of playing nice with those of you who aren't prepared for what you might find in here. All the friends. So we have a little dialogue here that says, and so, the search party, now fully assembled, began their systematic trek through the tower. With the revelation of a traitor and the capture of Lady Fina fresh in their minds, however, morale was not high. Meanwhile, Hugo resumed his solo quest, a dark flame burning in his heart. Okay, so we have control. So the first thing I want to do is try to leave. It lets us leave. So previously, if you remember, last time we did this in the other storyline, we had like a moment where we were really depressed and down, and we had a bonding moment with other people. We just skipped that. We're like, nah, no bonds for us, chat. Wow, when I go use the shell, he says, I have nothing to say to them. Right now, I just need power, as much as I could get my hands on. As long as it's enough to take that brother of mine down. Hugo put away the shell. Okay. So what happens if I try to talk to these people? Saying it's hard to believe your brother's still alive. Staying behind us to buy time fighting off innumerable waves of demons, his odds of survival were basically nil. He and I used to play together all the time as kids. It's just surreal to think about what must have happened to him down here. We're like, I'd rather not talk about him at all, if you wouldn't mind. Just hearing his name makes me want to retch. Well, Rico's like, okay then, boy in black. Good luck in your search. Things are going to get even crazier from here on out, so be careful. If you happen to find any ore, be sure to bring it by. I'll use it to make your weapons a whole lot stronger. We can talk to Dino. Apparently, we know him, and he says it's glad to be back. It's quite unpleasant out there. With my scouting work done, it's finally time I join the search. We wish him luck. So we seem at least on mostly positive terms with the mages. We absolutely hate the knights, though. Like, we have no respect for them. She just Hugo's us and doesn't say anything else. Shion, however, says, boy in black, please take care. Do not overestimate your abilities, nor underestimate the enemies. So I think that advice was unfortunately also the same. So we're just going to make sure to keep one of these saves. I'm just going to save over the top slot, so for sanity's sake, I don't have to really worry about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a very short break. I'm just going to go refill on water, and when we return, we're going to try to clear out the rest of the Fire Temple level, and we'll try to end it by beating the really awful, really awful lava construct. So I have to prepare myself mentally for it, so I will be right back. Okay, chat, I am back. Let's switch over to the game. So, we have a little bit of the dungeon to explore. Most importantly, we will be using the crystal to go back to where we were before. We need to attain a new power. Thunder was really disappointing, so I'm hoping we get something much better to make up for it. The only thing I could think of to try next time, chat, is if Claw dashes at us, maybe that'll knock him out of his Claw Swipe move. That was literally the only thing I could think of. Because we don't have a really good get off me option, other than maybe the mine. But as we saw, the charge mine was just so garbage slow. I don't know how we would ever use that practically. It would basically have to be a non-moving target. Which, I mean, like, we might be able to use it against the lava construct, technically. I don't know. Like, its hand is down there for a while. We'll take the free damage. But we also do damage just by having a shield up, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes, chat. But most importantly, let's just use our boost. That way we could just clear all those enemies instantly. So I think our goal is to get about 2 levels before we fight this boss. We absolutely do not want to be low level. As we saw last time, that made the fight, like, pretty much unbeatable. We're asking, what's this? So it seems like the same sword from before. So take that, Unica. So apparently these artifacts are from East and their power is being drained. There's a great deal of fire energy housed within it. It must originate from the House of Tova. So we know about Sal Tova. He's the commander of the Holy Knights, and he must have brought this with him into battle that fateful day. So this is indeed from Unica's dad. So Unica had basic... Oh, hello. The lineage is renowned for its magical ability. You're far different from ordinary people, or at least you better be. Wait, are we gonna meet his spirit like Unica did? Who spoke there? Or was he having a flashback? Wait, who was... Wait, who said that? Game, you need to give a source, because last time we did this, Unica spoke to her ghost dad when we went to go pick this weapon up. We're like, with this weapon, with this supreme holy power, I'm certain I could take him down. Once and for all. Ooh, we have the evil Swigglies, chat. We claim this sword in the name of Boy in Black. Oh, we are gonna be ghosted. Child of the House of Black. Hello, person we don't really have any relationship to, but we're gonna see your ghost anyway. Take that, Unica's plot development. So the commander is speaking to us for some reason? I don't know. Well, he says that's correct, so... He says, and you are a Boy in Black, younger brother of Claw, are you not? You say that's right, but it seems he survived, and you didn't. So we basically just kind of wished Mandana from existence. So that's kind of awkward. Sorry, Mandana, you don't belong in this timeline. So we ask him if he has any unfinished business in this world. And he goes, ha ha ha, such bluntness. No, I am a warrior who died honorably in battle. I do not regret my passing. My one true regret is that I cannot watch the future of Ys unfold. But tell me, lad, why are you so curt? Why so angry? I sense extreme unease within you, accompanied by a dangerous thirst for power. We exclamation mark him. He says, there's no shame in desiring strength, but you must not let that desire consume you, stranger I just met and haven't really had any relationship to. I care for you for some reason. Anyway, such a road has but one end. You are young. The path of righteousness still lies open to you. Make certain your choice is the right one. So wait, is he still dead because Mandana killed him, or is he now killed by our brother? Ooh, Chad is asking why the ghost cares, but also that he senses extreme unease within you. With that YS. All the puns, chat. We're like, I don't need a lecture from you. You're dead. Your power was clearly lacking and resulted in nothing but an empty demise on a hopeless battlefield. Wow, we respect no one, chat. No respect. 0 respect out of 10. We say that strength that lies in the sword deserves to be used. I won't let it sit around as a nothing but a memento of your passing. I will make that power mine, and I will use it to its fullest. The ghost is like, well, I guess I tried. I guess I'm gonna leave, guys. Seems your mind is made up. Uh-oh. Young boy in black, you are already ... and fades from existence. We're already on the path of evil, chat. We have acquired the Crimson Lotus Blade, and we have not told Unica about it, so we're pretty messed up. We were granted the use of Fire Wheel? What is this? Hugo's Fire Wheel transforms the Eyes of Fact into blazing balls of energy and imbues them with the flame. All who touch them get burned. They serve to negate incoming attacks? What is this? Oh no! Fire skill, best skill? Like, what is happening? I would laugh too. This is nonsense. We have something that actually goes through projectiles now? So wait, can we still get the windshield up while we fire skill? Because if we can, it's over, chat. We're like, this is good. This is magnificent. With this kind of power, my brother doesn't stand a chance. I'll make him pay for what he's done. Then we tremble. We're like, darn it, what am I doing? Girl's voice goes, ah. Is it Unica? Oh, it's not Unica. Oh, it's Spirited Girl. Look at this, chat. We're actually getting a lot more dialogue with the villains, because this definitely didn't happen before. Spirited Girl absolutely hated Unica. And Mandana didn't really say that much. She's like, huh, fancy meeting you here. We ask if she's spying on us, and she's like, no, I just got here. I didn't see a thing, I swear. Yeah, I know. I kind of wanted it to be Unica too, chat. We're like, this is my sword. It won't be used as a memento. And then she's just crying, just slightly off camera. Oh, chat. These are the things I think about sometimes. Well, we're calling her a terrible liar. We'll play her along. Why are you here? If you're looking to resume our little dance from earlier, I'm more than ready. Just say the word. And she's like, hey, look, I told you I didn't see anything. She's like, why am I even explaining myself? Maybe I just came to see your sorry face. Does it even matter? At any rate, I got things to do, so I'm out of here. Consider this a freebie, but make sure you're ready for me next time. Oh no, will she try to sacrifice herself for us? Wow, he is super dense. Well, anyway, he's saying, apparently he's saying that she shows up randomly for no apparent reason. Perhaps our enemies have too much free time on their hands. And then we think to ourselves, at any rate, I have new powers now. I should keep moving. Okay, chat, we have to see this. What is this? Huh, I think we can, chat. It just costs a lot of meter. So if I wait for this to recover, right, and I do this... Oh, come on. What is that? Chat, come on. Okay, when we get the MP cost reduction, it's over. Like, this is so over. What is this, chat? Oh my gosh, I could just stack all the abilities. I cannot wait until we get MP costs down. This is so dumb. Well, chat, I found out what we need to defeat Claw. It might just be spinning barriers of nope. We're just gonna nope him from existence, chat. Like, oh, you thought you could beat us? No. Yeah, this is like Unica's Whirlwind. Like, this just makes no sense. What does the skill even look like, charge, chat? Like, it already lingers a really good amount of time. Like, look at this. What can they do about this? I don't even have to aim anymore. This makes no sense, chat. I might as well as level. Well, we almost got up to 1600, and that'll allow us to get SP faster. Now, one other thing we'll take for probably safety precaution is we will take not the defense up from our armor, but we'll take the terrain damage down. Wait a minute, chat. Wait a minute. I just had a thought. If the eyes turn into the fire barriers, what happens if I focus when I have this? Oh no, chat. Wait a minute. Oh no! Oh no! Wait a minute! That is so unfair! Oh no! This is so unfair! Look at this! What can they do about this? Die! Oh no! That's so unfair! Man, what? Fire skill, come on! Do you... That's so fast! That's not fair at all, chat. Why even play as other characters? Just insulting. Anyway, we've leveled again. We're level 20. So our health is 175. We have 1 in 22 strength, 113 defense, and we have 4 fire orbs that could just nuke people from existence. So I guess that's that, chat. So anyway, I think what we'll try to do is that now that the fire pit is working, we're gonna try to climb up here, switch to wind, and I guess go along here for now. I mean, like, can Claw even get through that? To me, that doesn't even look possible, chat. Just honestly, like, I talked about needing something to stop him from approaching us, and I wasn't expecting us to just be utter gods, you know, whatever. Just unlock the best ability ever. Oh, if they get desynced, I'm assuming the fire orbs just start from where we are, but we can experiment with that, chat. I'm assuming it doesn't literally spawn it where we are. Oh, Topaz, we don't care about you. You're trash. Get out of here, Trap Mine. You have no place in our inventory. Oh my gosh, when we get our first Ruby, chat, it's actually over on so many levels. Okay, lightning will do a little bit of damage to that one guy, but obviously, like, I will just have this up at all times, because we now have hit stun. Because that's the big problem with our main weapon, is that the enemy can still get attacks. This is just... This character actually feels like cheating. Like, there's just... Compared to, like, how hard she was to play... And anyway, she wasn't, like, difficult, don't get me wrong. But, like, compared to how easy this is... no comparison. Let's try to avoid these enemies for now. This room kind of sucks. Oh. Oh. I wanted to jump and it ate all my inputs. This is bad. My bad. Let's go back to the beginning. I'm not sure what happened there. I guess even if you're in the shield and it blocks, it doesn't let you jump right away. That's the only thing I can think of. Whatever. We'll go back to where we were. See, this is why we need to get upgrades as soon as possible. And I think if we get the SP increase early, we should be okay. We still need to level in general. And obviously if we have this, I mean, come on. We don't have to care that much. Now, these slimes don't take a lot of damage from it, so it's probably better to still use wind here, because it'll do slightly more damage. Well, anyway. So we're just gonna go collect some more. We have to kill these kinds of enemies anyway. We might as well fight them. Because again, I don't want to do it any lower than 21. So we're halfway there. So we're just gonna re-go from here again. Because these enemies are pretty easy to kill. Not too bad, not too bad. Oh, I got tripped. That was unfortunate. Trying to see if I could get it stuck on the wall. How did I do it like so easily before? Like, it's like almost able to do it. It must be due to stairs. There's something about stairs I guess it gets stuck on. Anyway. We'll try it again later. See, like, it almost clips into there. So close, Chad. Okay, so we got more health this time. We should be okay. So this time, let's try to just platform through. We'll touch the healing statue one more time. Almost have 1600 SP. We're so close. Yeah, look how fast that goes when we're coming back. Much better. Alright, so I can't seem to jump and ignore it. I was kind of hoping I could abuse the shield a little more. But it seems we can't do that strategy. Either that or I was just getting very unlucky with my jump presses. Kind of like that. Alright, now that we're out of there, we do have a Rotafruit. We still haven't found any armor upgrades, which is a bit concerning. I hope I didn't miss something. We'll keep an eye out, chat. There we go. Ooh, he did quite a lot of damage to us. The fire orbs do okay damage to some of these enemies. These guys are worth an okay amount of experience, plus we get health back. So remember there's a chest up here, so let's take the northern path. Ooh, we acquired a ruby, chat. Now we could charge that absolute nonsense. I want to see what it does once we get out of the platforming area. I guess here would be okay. What is that? No, chat. What is this? Excuse me? It doesn't last as long, but apparently we could just make it long range, because of course. Wow, this character is just... He's something, chat. Well, I guess if we're concerned we would have to get into melee range, I guess we could just produce lasers on demand, sure. Take the maximum boost. I'm sure with the quad laser, it gets pretty ridiculous. Oh no, we're in the evil devil corridor. So we have to move quickly, chat. Wow, I could barely make it over here. That's kind of scary. So here's the rue we can't understand. Now, we didn't receive any items from Goddess Fina. So, what? How do we get through this corridor? I received hammer. What? What? What does the hammer do? I don't think I follow. So we have a hammer, It can smash something. Was there something new that I missed on the way here? This is a little concerning. Was there anything we could have used a hammer on the way here? So he's setting a sound trap then. Our enemy does sport some sophisticated magic to be sure. There must be some way through. Huh. I'm not sure what we're supposed to use the hammer on. I didn't see anything on the path here. Was there an item I missed in a different corridor? Chat, did you see anything different from when we played this last time? I was not expecting here to be the point that I would get stuck. Maybe I'll try calling for help. How am I gonna get through the spiral hall? Let's just try a few things and see what happens. So we're just refusing advice. Okay. That's not the best moment to have. Hugo put away the shell. Alright, what happens if I go back? Because at least we hit a save point. We could talk to Rico. Experiencing hardships. Don't forget to bring me any ore you find. So nothing hint-wise here. Not be able to join the search directly. At least it could give you an edge. I mean, I'll re-talk to some of these people. Have you come across any strange markings? Oh. So he's just giving us a hint we could take another area. Easy to find. Magical work. Something is hidden in the general vicinity. I'm really at a loss, chat. I'm not sure. Did something change? Okay, so they're just saying the ruse changes are cosmetic. Well, chat, since I have no idea what to do, let's just backtrack from here. That's asking if I went south in the spinning blade. No, but there wasn't anything there last time. It was just more fire platforming. There we go. That's what I wanted to do last time. Like, I could go here. There wasn't really anything where we could take advantage of something. I fell in the lava. Ouch. Alright, let's level a little bit here. I feel very weak. Hopefully this will level me. Goodbye, enemy. So close to leveling, chat. So close. Huh? Wait a minute. Are one of these Oh, is it like playing music? Am I supposed to smash something here? It's kind of hard to hear it over the game music if this is what I'm supposed to do. Oh, see, this one has a crack, chat. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I feel about that, chat. I'm gonna be real honest. Like, Alright, so I think that unlocks something. Chat, I feel like I missed an armor. I feel like there is absolutely no way I should have gotten here without an armor upgrade. Let's go back down a floor. Because I would prefer not to take more damage from this. I think that's why the fire traps were doing a lot of damage to me. And we have basically left the fire corridor and found no equipment upgrades, so I'm very suspicious of that. But we're gonna do our best to navigate through here. Oops. I might as well just kill these two for the experience. So we're now at 181 health, 124 strength, 117 defense. Was there somewhere I didn't go to on the previous floor? What do you think about this, chat? Like, I could have missed something in this room somewhere. Oh. I did miss something in this room. I was thinking about, like, if there's something on the left side of this room. So, okay, I half remembered where the chest was. So that's a chain cloak. So I'll have to go back and get that on my other save file, just because it's right there. So this is lightweight yet sturdy, a standard cloak reinforced with chains. So instead of getting 16 defense, we get 24. So I would appreciate the 8 additional defense at this point. Again, I was thinking it was really weird at this point we didn't get an upgrade. So I just wanted to re-verify that. Like, we went through all of those floors and only got 1 upgrade. Like, I don't know about that. I'm not sure if the Greaves were also there. I honestly don't remember. But if we get to the next boss and don't find them, we'll backtrack again. So I feel placated for the moment. But hey, we now take 8 less damage to ticks. Instead of 20 from the trap, it should only do 12. And it seems like we destroyed the pillar of air to pump the evil sound to us. Just chat, come on, what is that? That poor enemy has, like, no chance against this absolute nonsense. Look at this. He's so stun-locked. Oh, he did a damage point to us. He showed us, chat. Thank you, armor, giving us more defense. Oh, goodbye, other enemy as well. As a reminder to the chat, please let me know if you want to post a link. Right now I have that stuff kind of disabled just due to the very high amount of spammers that are on Twitch, unfortunately. Okay, so if you happen to focus while your fire skill is out, it also still spawns 4 of them. Okay. Man, that one enemy has, like, no chance. Again, it's just silly, chat. I don't know why we could do this. 'Cause, Well, I think we're gonna not have too many issues with the lava construct at this rate, since apparently I could just laser beam, like, further than I can normally shoot, so I could still snipe him with, like, I'm using the Firebird shots, like the same exact way I'd use Unica's. So I remember previously, I had forgotten a chest here, and I do not want to make the same mistake again, so we are going for that chest, chat. I'm getting that ore, chat. I learned my lesson. We are not attempting further floors without that. Yeah, so just think, chat. I missed that completely. That also means I did the fire construct without the weapon upgrade. That would explain why that fight felt like such an endurance run. Because we know that's like at least 10 extra damage. Yeah, think about it. Like, I didn't have that when we did the other run. Oh boy. Oh, we were doing diddly squat in terms of damage. That's a shame. I didn't want to go back and use it right away. I wanted to get to a save statue first. We'll see how far we could get. Oh, I wasn't thinking about how silly his glide was until we got to this room. I wonder how much we could cheese. Okay, so we got the Spirit Cape. From the description of it, as long as I wear it, if I hold still anywhere else, I will gradually regain health. So normally I cannot gain health in this kind of room. I can only do it on the outdoor sections, but now I'm able to do it while I'm in a dungeon portion. Yeah, see, now we're just kind of gliding forever. So I'm curious if we could skip certain things. Like... Okay, we still can't make that one jump. I can go all the way over here, though, for no reason. Oh. Yeah, okay. So I just have to be mindful of the time limit. That's not too bad. Oh, well, okay. I mean, you could just go through the stairs like that, too. I don't think that was intended. And hey, there's the Greaves. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better, chat. Offers some resistance to extreme heat. Chat like me going through the stairs. I don't know if that's the intended strategy or not, I'm gonna be honest, but we're just gonna do that again. Oh no. I missed the timing for it. Yeah, that was really silly. Actually, now I can't do it again, but that was pretty amusing. Okay, so our goal is to ignore these enemies for now. And I think we've gotten all the treasures that we could get here. So we are mostly just looking for a save statue, and we're gonna go back and upgrade. Okay, got some pretty standard foes here. Fire does hurt them, even though they look like they're made of fire. Not really sure why that is, but you know what? If they just want to give that to me, I'm not going to say no. So if I remember correctly, we had different choices here. If we go to the southwest, that's progress. Technically going this way is a dead end, but we might as well get the experience, so I'll take the dead end. Yeah, see, like, we're just slightly too weak to kill this enemy. Although I suppose if he actually does die right here, this would save us some time. Okay, Lightning Trap, you have one chance to not depress us. Hey, you actually killed somebody. Congratulations. So now we're at 187 hit points, 127 strength, and 134 defense. I feel like if you're about the right level for the area, you could kind of see if you missed an upgrade, which I guess is kind of good. But also bad that the fact that you can miss an upgrade in general, but... that's fun. Again, I'm just looking for a save point. I think the save point is... if we ignore all these enemies, it's west of here. Like, I think the save point is technically this way? If I'm not mistaken. I could quickly check this. Yeah, there's a chest here. We'll take the chest first. Because we have to go light the torches. I remember this. that's fine. We have to go around the rooms anyway. But this time we're going to come back with an actual decent weapon upgrade. And the boss room should be in front of us to the northwest, if I'm not mistaken. So we have a torch in the southeast. There's one directly south of us. There's another one to the northeast. And I believe if we kill these, we'll get access to... Man, that skill just sucks, chat. Like, it just really sucks. Now, the downside is we don't do a lot of damage because I didn't get the weapon upgrade yet, but I just want to be able to get to it safely. Fortunately, our shots kind of pierce. Like, multiples can't hit the same enemy, I don't think. So we could just kind of shoot through that. So we need to be able to open the blue chest to get to the medallion, which leads to the lava construct boss, and we are a little shy of our goal of 16,000. More importantly, we're gonna go ahead and save here. Let's see if we have anything to say on the shell now, or if we're just refusing to speak to them. Oh, we actually do talk to them. So we tell them we stopped the noise. They congratulate us. We've been stuck below that horrible place. Okay, so that's the same as before. But this time we have a little bit more from our character. And he says, or excuse me, he thinks, I may as well as do a little more reconnaissance before the knights arrive. That's kind of similar to what we saw before. But before going any further and making this very difficult on ourselves, let's go back to the tower base. So now we're just going to temper our weapon. We're going to hand over the ore. So he's going to say the same things he normally does. Blah, 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 Mystic Glow. Give us the enhancement. We want more damage with our fire skill. Oh, life is going to be so much easier, chat. I can't believe I beat... now I'm thinking about it. I cannot believe I beat the lava construct without that. I was like, I'm thinking about it. It was like, man, I was doing probably like 8 less damage a hit. That would probably be why I was trying to grind. So we went from a below 134 attack to a 142 strength. So that's not fair at all. That was like 3 levels worth of damage. Life is going to be so much easier. See what you did there. So now we should be outputting insane amounts of damage. So I think the best thing to do would be to go directly to the south, and we might as well see how much damage this does now. Oh my, what? No, come on, seriously? Jeez, that's so broken. This character, chat, like, really? Look at this. Wow, okay. Step aside, Unica. The real whirlwind is here. I have no additional words, chat. This is just beyond unfair. Like, remember this room? This one took a little bit of time as Unica. That's one torch down. I think there's a chest somewhere in the middle here. You can see there's a bridge, and I could definitely make that jump as Boy in Black. I know, it's like night and day how easy this is, especially when we got that weapon upgrade. So we might as well code this way, and then laugh as like every enemy dies before we reach it. Like, goodbye, every enemy. So we have another torch there. So we can kind of glide jump to that one. Not too bad. Again, I'm just going to rub my face into them because Fire Wheel's damage is completely insane. And we've leveled off that, chat. We're now at 192 health, 150 strength, and 140 defense. Okay. I mean, the slimes are not weak to fire, but when they take like 15 a tick, does it really matter? Okay, I'm not going to make the same mistake I did last time. The torch is in the northwest path, not the one that's directly northeast of us. So we're going to take the top of the two paths first. Because that was just like such a silly way to not get the torch. Oh, I got hit. I got hit for 1 damage, chat. That slime showed me. The slime was my boss briefly. I mean, is there even a point to using wind magic if I'm only taking 1 damage? And then, like, I can hit stun the only things that might actually hurt us? Wow, fire is so overpowered, chat. Wait, I could kill the slimes from here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, come on. That's not fair. Chat, the slimes can't even physically touch us. Like, they cannot reach us, and we can still kill them from there. This character, chat. Hello, chest. We got more health up. Sure. I think when we did this, we might have been, like, level 24, because I thought it was kind of hard, because we missed that 1 weapon upgrade, as I mentioned before. But, I'm not feeling that difficulty this time around, chat. I think we got this. So we're just gonna continue to loop. We now have 1600, which means we could get increased SP. So I probably want to pick that up. I missed the torch somewhere, but we'll see it soon, I imagine. Yep, there it is. And with the last torch lit, it now opens up the curse chest, which should have the medallion. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and get the SP increase. Oh, that's right, we just teleport right there. We don't have to walk around. And now Bib says, relighting the torches was all it took, it seems. Now let's see what lies within. It's a medallion. Specifically, the construct medallion. Let's see. What happens if we report on the shell? Do we see anything else now that we have this? No one's seen hide nor hair of Lady Rhea just yet. I really hope she's alright. If you happen upon any clues to her whereabouts, be sure to let us know right away. And likewise, if we learn anything new, I'll be in contact. Okay. So, it is tempting to get another level. I don't know if we honestly need it. I will keep my windshield up for some of the more nasty attacks. But we're not going to increase our defense. No. We need more SP. Yes. like, chat, we don't need anything else. So let's try to beat this at level 23, chat. Let's see how this feels. So we're aware of his pattern. We just have to keep moving. We have an ability that keeps the small flame off of us. So maybe we'll be okay. And if we don't have to grind here, that's great. Because I would rather fight stuff in the later floors anyway, because they give us more SP. So wish me luck, chat. We're going in. So we have absolutely no blessings on, chat. We're just going in, seeing what happens. Hopefully this is not too greedy. Again, the worst thing that happens is we get like 1 more level to get like 4 more defense, and we do another 3 damage. So we're gonna circle strafe. Why was I only doing 1 damage to it there? Oh no. I think that was a glitch with the wind. I think, maybe? Okay, that's 1 arm done. So I'm gonna have to keep in mind that if I'm too close, I actually cannot seem to damage it for full damage. Oh, we almost got it in 1 try. Oh, that hit me. Oops. Oh, I got hit, chat. My bad. Oh, he did it again. Oh. I was not expecting that. Okay, so wind has a really nasty side effect of actually causing us to, looks like, do no damage. Hmm. So I think it's not actually worth using his skills, except for to shield ourselves. Ooh, I missed my opportunity to damage it. That's a shame. So we could definitely do this boss fight. It's just more, I have to be a little more careful and be mindful that for some reason it just doesn't work properly on this boss. So we got a lot of free hits on him there. I'm just gonna keep moving. Ooh, that did so much damage, chat. We're not gonna get greedy. Oh. Wait, why did he get up so quick? What was that, chat? You saw that, right? I felt kind of robbed there. Why did he get up so quick? Okay, got his other arm. Not too bad. Yeah, maybe it was the next phase, chat. That's a good point. Okay, managed to dodge that. This is going pretty well. Oops. Oh my gosh. Come on, are you kidding me? He can't even hit me with that move? Okay, so let's stay over here. Yeah, the worst that happens is I just use my MP to guard this attack. There we go. It took his arm. Oh, come on. What was that? That was tomfoolery, chat. That should have killed him. Wow, this is like so much easier with this character. Like, this is just unfair, chat. I'm not sure how he like quick escaped that one attack though. So if we had leveled one more time, I probably could have skipped a phase there. But as you can see, like, this is just so easy with this character. Oh, chat. Oh, I missed my opportunity to hit it there. That's okay. We still got it, inevitably. Wow. I have no words, chat. This game was not meant to be played with this character. Oh, we leveled off of that, by the way, because of course we did. I mean, that felt definitive and decisive. So much so that we're level 24. We're now at 201 health, 149 strength, and 140 defense. Chat, this character is actually just a monster. I haven't, chat, just think about this. I haven't taken a single equipment upgrade since we started. I've barely did any extra grinding at all. I think I replayed, what, maybe 2 rooms? I'm just gonna shrug, chat. Well, I think this is a good point to end, because we stopped on the similar boss last time in Unica's playthrough. So let's switch over to not the game. So, what did we learn? Well, we learned that Boy in Black has a completely overpowered moveset. His power shot, I know he makes them extra crispy with his fire skill, and it makes no sense. It just makes absolutely no sense how good it is. One thing I was noticing is that maybe it was just me. I will honestly go back and review, but I was only seeing like ones pop up when I was point blank with the wind skill, and I couldn't tell if it was also spinning it faster if I stood further away, or if it was indeed just doing one damage over and over and over repeatedly. And that was all it was doing. It was kind of hard for me to tell. It looked kind of suspicious. So maybe I'll go back and rewatch that, because for me as a player, I felt really confused when I see that, because I didn't see 2 damage numbers. I only saw 1. So something weird happened with that, and we'll acknowledge that that might be something we have to avoid in the future. In terms of other things, lightning skill is the absolute worst. We could basically throw away all of our topaz because I will try not to use that skill. That just feels like such trash. But hey, at least the fire skill says, you know what? Why don't you just stun lock walk people into the corner and spam pierce projectiles through people? And I'll go, sure, I don't mind doing that. And then apparently we could just turn it into giant mecha laser beam full screen. So if for whatever reason we need to keep our distance, like let's say, for example, the sorcerer fight or the mirror fight we have later on, and we need to hit somebody that's halfway through the screen but slightly outside of our normal attack range, like what would be here, it looks like we could still damage them for some reason. Don't think I should be able to do that, but sure, game. Fire orb multiplying when you have focus seems completely stupid and is clearly our best mob clear in the game by far. We basically just have to tap spam that. Like, let's not even bother doing the enhanced charge speed. Honestly, let's just get MP cost down. Like, the only thing that would help us on is quicker shield, but I don't really care about that at the moment. Like, I'm okay with just single shield, but if shield costs less MP, ooh, that would be great. That would be really good, chat. Imagine I could basically have turbo on my normal attack and my fire shield, and just walk through and bless everybody with the presence of a top tier character. Chat, I'm really worried with how easy this is going, how hard it's gonna be to play as the final character. I'm so worried, chat. You have no idea. I'm like, it's given it to us so good with this character, and we're gonna have no range in this game. I'm ready for the massive disappointment. I don't know how we're gonna melee range some of these bosses. I mean, like, it was already really difficult, in my opinion, to do it as Unica, but it gave us, like, at least the fire skill to kind of ease off of melee. Like, we still used it, but we normally stacked it with something else, and I'm like, we're not gonna get that with Claw. We're not gonna get that. There is no way it's giving us a projectile unless it's literally, like, the last thing in the game. Like, some super secret upgrade or something. There's no way, chat. So we're gonna have to figure out how to claw our way through this. I see certain bosses being potentially a nightmare, that were pretty easy because we had projectiles. So think about bosses like the Mantis. Remember all those projectiles he threw out, and we didn't have to care because we could basically full screen him as Unica, and he was like a non-boss. And I was wondering why he's there. I think he's probably going to be one of the hardest bosses for Claw. We are going to have to deal with that somehow, which just seems like gross. I don't know what we're gonna do. If we don't get a good projectile on him, or we don't get some ability to deal with that, we're gonna be seeing that boss a while, I have a feeling. So I think with that, it's safe to say that we did pretty well this stream. I'll probably check between streams to see if there's any different dialogue for beating Brother Claw. I kind of doubt it. And then what I might also do is take the same file, maybe much later on, to see if you beat Mandana and then you fight him again if the dialogue is different. It might be faster just for me to look it up first, honestly, just to make sure I'm not wasting my time, because that would be basically replaying almost the whole game at that point. I would have to go through like 14 something floors. So I'll think about it, chat. I'll think about it. But I think it's safe to say that this particular playthrough is going very well. I mean, I don't know what they could. I mean, like, just think about my complaint. The complaint is we didn't have the ability to deal with projectiles, and now we do. So I'm like, oh, so I have no weakness. I have something that hits stuns and deletes projectiles. Okay. So I think instead of focusing on the charge, we're going to do MP, but then after that, we're going to get focus increase, because the more focus we have, the more Quadra Fire Orb we have. And as we saw, they take a lot of damage from Fire Orb for some reason. So that'll be fun. But what will be kind of sad, chat, is if you remember, as we get to the top of the tower, most of the enemies were basically resistant to fire. So I think we'll have a slightly more difficult final climb. Because keep in mind, we basically only used wind, and then like one enemy had lightning, and there was like final 4 floors. So that could be a little bit of a problem, chat. We'll keep that in mind. But for now, I think it's safe to say thank you all for joining, and hopefully you have a good day or a good night, depending on the time zone.